The iron gates glide apart, revealing a private oasis tucked beneath the golden Florida sun. Beyond them sits Michael Jordan's Jupiter estate, a sprawling 26,000 square foot retreat where palm trees sway gently and polished stone reflects decades of triumph. At first glance, it's a luxury home, but in truth, it's something far deeper. This is a refuge crafted by the most dominant competitor basketball has ever known. A man who turned rejection into obsession, obsession into greatness, and greatness into a billion-dollar legacy. So what does life look like when you've reached a level no one else ever has? And how did a kid once deemed not good enough build a lifestyle fit for royalty? To understand this estate, we have to go back, not to Florida, but to a quiet town in North Carolina, where the story truly began. In Wilmington, a restless young boy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan ran headfirst into his first hard truth. As a high school sophomore standing just 5 feet 11 inches tall, he was cut from the varsity basketball team. Too small, too raw, not ready. For most teenagers, that rejection would have ended the dream. For Jordan, it lit a fire that never went out. He trained relentlessly. He grew, physically and mentally. And when the next season arrived, he didn't just make the team, he dominated it. Scoring outbursts became routine. The number 23 became permanent. Coaches whispered, scouts watched. Something special was forming. That promise exploded onto the national stage in 1982, NCAA championship game, North Carolina versus Georgetown. With seconds left and the pressure unbearable, a freshman rose, released the ball, and changed his life forever. The shot fell. The title was won, and Jordan would later admit that moment gave him belief. Belief that he was meant for something bigger. From there, his rise was meteoric. At North Carolina, awards piled up. National Player of the Year, Wooden, Naismith. He wasn't just excelling, he was redefining excellence. And soon the NBA came calling. In the 1984 draft, Michael Jordan wasn't selected first or second, he went third. A detail history never forgets. Chicago saw what others missed. They signed him to a 7-year deal worth $6 million. At the time, it was a risk. In hindsight, it was destiny. Almost immediately, the Bulls transformed. Arenas sold out. Television ratings soared. Jordan didn't just play basketball, he turned every game into an event. Still, greatness didn't arrive without resistance. Injuries slowed him. Losses piled up. The Detroit Pistons built a wall and dared him to break through it. For years, the question hung in the air. Would Michael Jordan ever win it all? The answer came in 1991. Jordan broke through, lifting Chicago to its first NBA championship. The city erupted. And what followed wasn't just success, it was domination. 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, a dynasty that turned sneakers into symbols and an athlete into a global icon. Then at the height of his power, tragedy struck. The loss of his father shattered him. Basketball no longer felt the same. Jordan stepped away, chasing his father's dream in professional baseball. Many believed the story had ended. They were wrong. In 1995, 2 words changed sports forever. I'm back. The following season, Jordan led the Bulls to a historic 72-10 record and reclaimed the championship. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a declaration. Pain had not defeated him. Time had not slowed him. By the late 1990s, his contracts reached unprecedented heights. $30 million, then $33 million for a single season. When he finally walked away in 1998, he left with 6 rings and an untouchable legacy. Even then, he returned once more with Washington, proving that drive doesn't fade, it evolves. And that journey, carved through pressure and perseverance, is what ultimately built the lifestyle we see today. Back in Jupiter, Florida, Jordan chose peace. He purchased the land in 2011 and transformed it into a private resort. $12 million invested into silence, space, and sunlight. The architecture blends modern elegance with warmth, soaring ceilings, open layouts, glass that invites the outdoors in. The living room opens to a golf course horizon. The kitchen is designed for gathering, not show. The master suite offers total seclusion, complete with private terraces and spa-like bathrooms. Upstairs, guests are treated with the same level of comfort and intention. Outside, the estate truly shines. A resort-style pool, shaded lounges, fire features, and pavilions create an atmosphere built for both celebration and solitude. This is where a man who once lived under constant noise finally hears quiet. But Florida is only one chapter. In Illinois stands the fortress of his dynasty. On 7 acres in Highland Park, Jordan built a 32,000 square foot monument to competition. Behind iconic black gates bearing the number 23 lies a world of 9 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms, a cigar lounge, wine cellar, theater, and an NBA quality indoor basketball court bearing his logo. The garage alone holds space for 15 cars. Outside, tennis courts, manicured lawns, and a swimming pool shaped like the number that defined him complete the vision. It cost nearly $50 million to build and remains unsold today. Because history, unlike property, doesn't change hands easily. Jordan's love of excellence extends beyond homes. His garage reflects his evolution, from a classic Corvette in his early days to practical rides to the futuristic Pininfarina Battista, a nearly 1,900 horsepower electric hypercar that embodies innovation and restraint. Above it all, literally, is his private jet, a Gulfstream G550 valued around $50 million. The Jumpman logo marks the tail. The registration number references his jersey, championships, and initials. Even in the sky, his identity is unmistakable. But the real power behind Jordan's lifestyle isn't luxury, it's business. His NBA salary was historic, but Nike's Air Jordan brand changed everything. What began as a sneaker became a culture. Today, Jordan brand generates over $1 billion annually. Long after retirement, his income eclipsed active athletes. Then came ownership, buying the Charlotte Hornets for $175 million in 2010 and selling years later at a $3 billion valuation added another billion to his name. As of 2025, his net worth is estimated at $3.8 billion, making him the wealthiest athlete in history. Yet Jordan's legacy isn't measured only in money. His philanthropy tells a quieter story. From funding healthcare clinics in underserved communities to donating millions to disaster relief, from granting hundreds of Make-A-Wish dreams to pledging $100 million toward racial equality and social justice, Jordan has used his success with intention, and behind it all is family. Today, Michael Jordan lives far from the noise. Married, a father to twin daughters, now a grandfather. He spends mornings on the golf course, evenings at home, and days choosing privacy over spotlight. The man who once defied gravity now values stillness. So when we look at Michael Jordan, the mansions, the cars, the jet, the fortune, we're really seeing the result of something deeper: relentless belief, unmatched discipline, and a refusal to accept limits. From a boy once cut from his high school team to a global icon whose legacy is carved into culture itself, Michael Jordan's story isn't just about basketball. It's about becoming undeniable. And the question remains, which part of his journey defines him most? The championships, the empire, or the man who finally found peace? Let us know which chapter stood out to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again as we step inside the lives of legends who live beyond the ordinary.